What's cracklin', everybody? Welcome back once again to the definitive cereal tier list. Which episode? Check a cereal, put on the tier list so you know how good it is. I'm your host Tucker. In this episode, we're doing peanut butter and cocoa pebbles. Now, I think this is the first time I'd seen this when I picked it up, but it says now with more peanut butter. So I guess this has been a thing before, I just didn't know about it. So that's interesting to think about, that this has just existed in the world. But hey, now I'm gonna try it, so maybe it'll turn out to be good. It existed. We'll see. Right now, the Pebble cereals we've done are the two traditional ones. Cocoa Pebbles, Fruity Pebbles, B and A. So there's a good chance this is gonna end up pretty high. And we haven't done a ton of peanut butter cereals, let alone peanut butter chocolate. Like, I know there's the incredibly hard peanut butter crunch, Captain Crunch, but that might have been it. Like there's a lot on here, so it's taking me a second, but I think that's like the main one we've done. So good chance for this to secure the top spot. But let's just get in, see how this is. Orange box. Oh, okay. Not the peanut butter scent I was expecting. Do you remember how I said it feels like peanut butter? This also feels like peanut butter. Not like the actual thing, but what you'd expect a peanut butter flavored thing to feel like. And so there's just two colors of pieces? Yeah, okay, so it's the Cocoa Pebbles, and I'm guessing peanut butter pebbles, but they all kind of have a white glaze to them, so who knows what that is. Alright, here we go. That's pretty good. Yeah, this is definitely not bad. It's not quite the flavor I would have guessed. Like, obviously, the main go-to I have is Reese's Puffs, and this isn't quite the same as that. The peanut butter flavor is a little different. The chocolate flavor is similar, but not quite the same. And I mentioned during Cocoa Pebbles that it had a sort of unique mouthfeel. This one also has its own mouthfeel. It's not the same, and I don't think it's quite as good either. It's just kind of odd. It's the only way I can describe it right now. Maybe I'll think of better words in a sec. I'm getting to the point right now where I feel like the main thing I'm tasting is the peanut butter. That's overriding a lot of the cocoa flavor, which is weird because I feel like it's a pretty even breakup here. So it makes me think whatever that sort of powdering on the pieces is peanut flavored, and that's why it's not as peanut butter flavored. That's why it's not picking up as much cocoa. That's my hypothesis. Another thing the coating's doing is it's seeming to slow down a lot of the soggification. Normally, as I pointed out in the last couple of pebbles, are real quick to get soggy, but there's still pieces that are almost like entirely dry. I'm not sure the science there, but that aspect's cool. If they can figure that out for the other ones, that'd be a good takeaway. Now let's find out if the milk's chocolatey or peanut buttery. Well, the color, my guess, would be chocolatey, but like I said, flavor generally is not that chocolatey here, so chocolatey here. It's not chocolatey. Maybe it's almost... It almost tastes kind of like how you'd expect cocoa powder to taste, like hot chocolate mix cocoa powder. Like if you got just the dry hot chocolate mix, that's kind of the flavor. Yeah, and it's definitely more at the end you get the chocolate taste. The beginning, not so much. So overall, this seems more like peanut butter pebbles, not peanut butter and cocoa pebbles. Yeah, that doesn't seem entirely accurate. So as I finished that, I just remembered the other peanut butter one we did, Nutter Butter. Obviously, one of the few like okay versions of the post cookie things. So that hard Captain Crunch peanut butter crunch in this is what's representing peanut butter for us right now. And I'm in a tough spot here because obviously I'm a fan of the cocoa piece. Like that's a classic, can't go wrong there. And this stayed crunchy far longer, so big points. However, it did have kind of a weird feeling while I ate it, which I was not super into, and it's much more just the peanut butter flavor than peanut butter and chocolate, so that's kind of disappointing because if you could get that cocoa pebble taste and mix it with the peanut butter taste I have right now, that'd actually be kind of decent. But by itself, I think the peanut butter taste doesn't hold up as much. Granted, maybe this is just the issue because now there's more peanut butter. Maybe I should have had it when there was less peanut butter, but can't do that now. So I think what I'm going to give peanut butter and cocoa pebbles is a C. Because it's not very standout. It's definitely the weakest of the pebbles. But it's still not bad. You know, there's nothing about this where I was mad. You know, I was a little disappointed, sure, just because the pedigree that you come to expect from a Pebbles cereal. But, like, for a more recent outing, there have been worse attempts at cereal. And I think it is comparable to how Nutter Butters was, where that one, I think, nailed the peanut butter aspect of the cookie more. So maybe that was expectation. It just hit a little better there. But, yeah, I don't know. And there's always the chance that the bowl I poured, somehow the ratio was weird. So it's hard. It's hard to place this one besides just right in the middle, which is kind of why it's a C. But for now, I'd say definitely just drop that peanut butter and stick with Cocoa Pebbles. If you enjoyed this video, remember to like and subscribe. In the comments below, post your general thoughts. Tell me if you've had this one, either with the more peanut butter or the older classic one. I say older classic, but I have no idea what it was. So if you knew what it was, feel free to let me know. But yeah, this is not. There's no way you think this is better than just Cocoa Pebbles. So I'm not even gonna bother asking about that. Just let me know if you know the history of this historic cereal. But till next time, stay delicious.